Why have I taken balance for 30 years? Because I believe it slows down the aging process. How does it do that? Would you like to know? I'm going to try to make it very simple. Every time you drink balance prior to your meal, it sets up as a gel in your digestive tract. And all the food that you're eating has to pass through that gel, right? And when the food passes through that gel, it's going to slow down the processing of the carbohydrates that have become glucose, right? I know that you understand that concept. But do you know the word glycation? Glycation is a term with its root word in glucose. It is the depositing of sugar on the outside of your cells. So imagine that you've eaten a meal that's high in carbohydrates and all the sugar is going into your bloodstream. And now the sugar needs to get into every cell in your body. You want it to go into the cells to give you energy. Glycation is the process of the sugar going on the outside of your cells. Why would it go on the outside of your cells? Well, one reason is because it's going in so fast and there's so much glucose that it can't all get into the cells. Your food choices can cause higher glycation. So what foods cause high glycation? High glycation, foods that are low in fiber, foods that are carbohydrates, sugary, sweet foods, juices, wine and beer, eating a big bowl of pretzels. It says low cholesterol, right? But you're eating and munching on these snacks that are all carbohydrate. You're eating lots of grilled meat, has really some toxic issues that can coat the cells. A lot of high-fat dairy also can cause glycation. So what is the importance of balance? How does that relate to these foods? When these foods pass through this gel, it's going to slow down the entry of the toxins. It's going to slow down the entry of glucose. So instead of coating the cells, it's going to go into the cells. When you have glycation, sugar coating your cells, what happens is you breathe and sugar combines with oxygen, and basically your organs throughout your body that are all made up of cells is going to be experiencing almost like a rusting process. The aging of your body happens from excessive glycation. So people who eat high fiber diets, a diet that is going to keep their blood sugar controlled and even, is going to create less glycation, less coating of your cells. So one of the greatest joys I've experienced as a Get Fit 21 coach is hearing in the very first week, my clients who are, let's say, over 45 or 50 say, oh my goodness, I'm waking up in the morning and my body doesn't hurt like it used to. Why is that? Every time you eat food and you cause this glycation, imagine what it's doing to your organs. It's inflaming your organs. But imagine what it's doing to your joints. You know, you say, oh, I have arthritis, I have bone on bone. Well, it's not necessarily always bone on bone. The buildup of that sugar between the bones creates like a crusting. And so you're feeling the bones rubbing together, and that produces inflammation. That's painful. So when you use balance for a period of time and you no longer have that buildup inside and the buildup starts to go away, you suddenly allow the synovial fluid between the bones to fill in that space. You don't feel as arthritic. So that's one reason why people feel younger when they are drinking balance. Another reason is that the sugar is not coating their brain cells. You know how you think, oh, I'm getting old, I can't remember anything. My brain is just not working as well. Well, the sugar is coating the cells of your brain. Now, if you can slow down that entry of sugar into your body and diminish the amount of glycation, you are going to think more clearly. The same thing with the inside of your arteries. Sugar coats the inside of your arteries. You can reverse buildup if you focus on changing your diet, but also adding balance, because balance will control that glycation and stop the continual depositing of sugar on the inside of your arteries. So I drink balance for many reasons, but one of them is for longevity, for aging well, for aging without pain, for aging without chronic disease. That's what you call prevention. Don't you think that understanding this concept of glycation can motivate you to want to use balance twice a day? It certainly has done it for me.